In the foothills of Southern California's National Forest, nestled within the sunlit canyon of the Arroyo Seco, just beyond where the Eaton Fire once raged, there hums a quieter rhythm. A rhythm ancient, precise, and astonishing. Here, among sagebrush and wild fennel, a colony of honeybees, Carniolan-Italian hybrids, begin their day. Bred for calmness, adapted for resilience, these bees are nature's alchemists. They belong to a community apiary, one of many maintained by Bee Company, a non-profit helping backyard beekeepers reconnect with the living systems just beyond their doorstep. If you listen closely, you might just hear the wings of wonder at work. Each morning, thousands of forager bees take to the sky in search of nectar. With eyes tuned to ultraviolet and a memory as sharp as any map, they fly in widening spirals, scanning the landscape. A single bee may travel up to 5 miles from the hive, though most stay closer, conserving energy. But proximity does not guarantee abundance. By late summer, blossoms are often dry, offering little reward. So, these bees must choose wisely, often bypassing bright petals in favor of more generous sources. They fly fast, land gently, and probe with precision. A single forager may visit over 100 flowers on one trip. If you catch a glimpse of her wings glinting in the light, know that they are carrying not just nectar, but knowledge. Upon returning to the hive, the forager performs a ritual that has captivated scientists and poets alike, the waggle dance. By vibrating her body in a precise figure-8 motion, she conveys distance, direction, and the quality of the nectar source, all referenced to the position of the sun. This communication allows the colony to act as one, dispatching additional foragers to the richest blossoms. They do not scatter randomly, they concentrate, systematically working a tree or meadow until it has given all it can. This coordination, invisible to the human eye, results in something extraordinary. Each frame of honey in this apiary is distinct, a snapshot of a specific bloom. Here, one frame may carry the deep, tart notes of pomegranate blossom, another, the whisper of wild lavender. Once collected, nectar is stored not in baskets but within the bee herself. Carried inside a specialized organ called the crop, it is brought home intact, unspoiled. In the dark of the hive, she shares her cargo with another worker bee by mouth. This transfer is not just a handoff, it's a transformation. Enzymes begin breaking down the complex sugars, turning nectar into a form that can be digested and preserved. It takes dozens of bees and multiple passes to process a single droplet of nectar. What begins as flower water now begins its metamorphosis into honey. Life inside the hive follows a rhythm of duty and devotion. Each worker bee changes jobs as she ages, moving from cell cleaner to nurse, from builder to guard, and finally to forager. The youngest tend the brood, feeding larvae a rich diet of pollen and royal jelly. Slightly older bees secrete wax from their abdomens, building and maintaining the comb, geometry perfected. Others become fanners, using their wings to ventilate the hive, regulate temperature, and dry down the nectar. This choreography is instinctual. No conductor guides them, yet the hive sings in harmony. Bees fill their comb cells with uncanny order. Beginning at the center of each frame, they build outward, filling hexagon by hexagon with precision and care. This structure is more than architecture, it's a vault. Each cell preserves the memory of the forage, flavors, fragrances, and even the season in which it was made. In Bee Company's apiaries, no two frames taste the same. One may be delicate, light with notes of citrus and spring, another bold and resinous, drawn from the summer chaparral. The bees, without knowing it, are curating a tasting menu from the hillsides. Once the nectar has been thickened and transformed, it must be preserved. The bees fan their wings over open cells for hours, sometimes days, evaporating water until the honey reaches the perfect moisture level. Then, almost ceremoniously, they cap each cell with a wafer-thin layer of wax. It is sealed. Finished. Raw, unfiltered honey like this is antimicrobial, rich in enzymes, and remarkably stable. Archaeologists have discovered pots of honey still edible in Egyptian tombs thousands of years old. It is a food with no expiration, a medicine, a miracle. In a world of change and fragility, the honeybee offers us a glimpse of order, devotion, and resilience. She reminds us that complexity can coexist with grace and that sweetness can be earned, drop by golden drop. At Bee Company, we are honored to support backyard beekeepers and curious learners alike, those who wish not only to taste the marvels of nature, but to protect them. To sample these honeys or to begin a hive of your own, visit us at beecompany.org. Because the more we understand these insects, the more extraordinary they become.